Let's get this thing going.
Check 1, 2.
The Hip Hop Study Hall podcast with DJ Ekin starts now.
About hip hop.
Let me see. Let me look at these credentials here. Singer, songwriter, dancer, choreographer. I'm gonna learn something today. I just feel like that. Miss Kendra Jae is in the building. How you doing?
I'm amazing. I'm happy to be here. How are you?
I'm actually great because I feel. Is honored a stretch? You took the time. You took the time. Let me tell you something. I know you're busy. You got a lot on the calendar. You took the time. So honored is good.
Thank you.
I feel good. So I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna blame Ron on because I gotta let the people know. I'm gonna blame Ron Hurd, my man from Def Jam, all my Def Jam people for having you. You know, I know you be on your calendar. I've heard about you. Let's talk about who is Kendra Jae. Let's get right into it. Let's start right there.
Let's go. All right. Kendra Jae, born and raised in Sacramento, California. Moved to LA right after high school to chase the dream. Got to LA. It was a, gruesome 3 years. You get to LA in a city where everyone told you were going to go and be a star, and then you get there and everyone's pretty, everyone's talented, and you have to really figure out like what your niche is.
Right.
And then you have to build relationships, right? Because that's the most important thing in this business.
Boom.
So after 3 years, grinding, working at restaurant jobs, teaching dance classes, I got dropped from my dance agency, which was like, an ego kill. Didn't tell a soul, didn't tell my parents. I didn't want anyone to tell me I had to come home because I was dedicated. I knew I was going to make it. And ended up doing a scholarship program at Debbie Reynolds Dance Studio in LA. My first audition out of the program was for Beyonce's Formation World Tour. I booked the job as the youngest on the Formation World Tour. Shout out to everyone on that team.
Hold up. We're going to get that in. We're going to give you your flowers right now. That's what we're going to do.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was, yes, it's like one of those things where like it's settled in and I've processed it now because I needed that experience. That experience at the beginning of my career is what opened my eyes to everything beyond dance. Like at that point, I was like, okay, I'm bigger than dance. This is my introduction in the game. This is a lot of people's end goal. So for me to start here, my end is going to be big. But I was present. I was soaking everything up. I was focused on building solid relationships. That one, yes, changed the game for me. Came back, touched stages, award shows, music videos, Dua Lipa, Tyga, Gwen Stefani, BB Rexa. Went on to do Beachella.
You see how I'm just listening because I know it's a lot. I'm just letting you go.
But it's important.
Yeah, but it's dope though. It's a dope part of your journey.
It is.
Right?
It is.
And here we are now. We've moved to another phase of the culture, as I like to say.
We have.
Now we making music.
Yeah. Yep.
And,
just started last year putting my first record out May of last year. So during the pandemic, as an independent artist, like self-funded my music video, for real, started from the bottom.
let me get this in. Because before I get into the music and what you're doing with the music, I did some research on you, right? And part of the strategy in my notes here, dance first, music second.
Yeah.
Now, in this thing that we in, right, everybody's like, no, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. So we wind up doing all these different things.
Yeah. What
made you say, I got to get this dance thing, though, do it right?
Yeah.
Because you making some big moves. You on the Formation Tour.
Yeah.
You out there with Drake. I don't think you really get much bigger in this culture than Drake and Beyonce, right? And you on these tours.
Yeah.
And you know how a lot of people do. They're like, well, maybe I could go over there right now and talk to somebody about my demo tape or something I got going on.
Yeah.
How important was it to you, or what made you say, stick to the dance, this other stuff will be the next move?
I think I just always trusted the timing of everything. Once the Beyonce, opportunity came after 3 years, that felt like 10, I was like, okay, my life is really already mapped out. My steps are already ordered. So it's just kind of putting in the relentless work ethic, studying my craft, being consistent, building relationships, and knowing that in due time, the right moment was going to come for me to be fully locked in to dance. But
right.
I think the pandemic also forced me to do that. I was booked and blessed, as we say in the dance industry. So I was working all the time. But also just off rip, you can't be an artist and then go dance for artists.
I don't know. Come on, let's be real about it. Me and you both see the internet.
True.
Right now we got the Island Boys.
Goes.
We got the Island Boys going viral, and we don't know what they do.
Yeah.
I don't anyway. I'm not gonna get you to get into it. But with the internet, everybody think they can do everything.
Anything goes, for sure. But I think for myself and my path, I knew if I break in with dance and I build relationships, I build a name for myself, and I learn that side of things, in due time, the time will come for me to transition to music. So it was just something I kind of just committed myself to. I knew that was going to be the order that I did it.
Right.
I didn't know when. I didn't know that there was a few years where I felt like I should be where I'm at now, but again, just like sitting back and just trusting the flow. And if I had gotten these opportunities at that time, I wouldn't have been ready. Like, I'm ready now.
I know you're trying to get it, all the latest and greatest content from Hip Hop Study Hall, right? You trying to get your hands on that? It's DJ Ekin, man. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, all right? Get the alerts. Hit that subscribe button now.